Welcome to the WBC Arena, and what an atmosphere we have here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbeatable.
This is Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound for pound.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. So here we go. Should be a good one. Good-looking jab. Perfect counter lands. The straight right just misses. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectations from the fans of the people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Crawford is dazed. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That thing never happened.
Oh, and this is really going to rub him the wrong way. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Alvarez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Those counter punches have to hurt. Throws the jab but does not score. Big swing and a miss with the hook. They exchange punches. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
To beat.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Crawford in trouble. And down goes Crawford. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your blood.
more than that to keep this fighter down.
Get up, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe and move, get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
To make or break a fighter.
Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, big
To the pair. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2s.
jab, and then breathe when you're stepping around. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
And your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Let's get it started in round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter. Nice punch. Well done with that counter shot. Can't score with that jab. That counter shot lands. Good counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Good counter punching. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. Missing with that right hook. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Get your focus back. Get that jab back.
There's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. They are giving us a high-tempo show. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A perfect counter shot. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They won't give us a... Hold that thought! Crawford's legs are all over the place. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you continue.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
What's he doing?
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. Back into the fray here in round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Crawford may be ready to go down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
Many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
A star-studded crowd, a star-studded fight under the stars here at the observatory. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. This is Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And standing across the ring from him in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Saul Canelo Alvarez, a four-division multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a four-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed three-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. These two fighters are made for one another. The left hook is finding its target. Do you believe this? Crawford is dazed. Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a... Did you see that? Crawford in trouble. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four,
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response.
And there's the bell for round two. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Swing and a miss with that hook. No rest for the weary. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. That was the moment.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Swing and a miss with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. He misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Slick. You had everything in the bag, and now you're going to let him back into it. Shots, keep smart.
Let's get it started in round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. You've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. Beautiful counter shot. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. They exchange punches. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance without a doubt.
Let him back into the fight.
There's the bell to start round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Crawford just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
A perfect counter lands. counter shot. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.